Welcome back. A talent is a natural ability for that a person has in their own particular field. Talents can be artistic, technical, physical, or mental. It may also be projected inwardly or outwardly. Knowing your natural talents and focusing on developing them can lead to living a rich and fulfilling life. So, how do we discover and identify our talents? And also, how do we develop it? Joining us on the couch is a public speaker and corporate facilitator, Mr. Larriel Penniel. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here.
Good. So, since you are into these kind of, okay, we want to call us, you can call us 070-8066-8014. You can tweet to us at your view. Talk about read your tweets. Back to the matter. How do we discover our talents? Because a lot of young people obviously find it hard to get a paid employment. So they want to find something inside them that they can actually develop and hopefully transform into wealth for themselves. How do we identify these talents?
Incidentally, last week I listened to you guys when you talked about passion
or pay
or money.
Yes.
The beauty about talent and nurturing it is that it actually starts from when you're young. Okay. You actually know what you like from when you're young, either via playing with toys or you're playing 10-10 with your friends in the garden or something like that. You know this is what you're bound to do. Especially when maybe you represent your school at debates or you go for competitions and you read books and all of those sort of things. You know you have a natural flair for writing. You know you have a natural flair for cooking. You know you have a natural flair for making people up. So it's usually from when you're young. Yeah. However, talents can actually come on to you maybe later in years. Right. Like maybe you discover you can play football or you are actually good in other things.
Are there like easy talents to adapt in the sense that right now everybody's singing? Everybody feels they can sing. And you just hear sort of CD and wondering, I have a demo. You're not listening to it. You're like, please, go and find yourself something to do. I mean, so is it like people just find a way to adapt? They find a talent and just feel like they can adapt it?
Commercial purpose.
Actually, there are skills you can learn. Singing is one of those skills that you can actually learn and then you grow on it and then you become a better person, you become a better singer. So talent is not actually limited.
Okay.
Talking about skills, you can also learn public speaking. You can learn to be a makeup artist. You can learn to be a good swimmer. You can learn to be a good footballer. Okay. But there are some things that will naturally come to you that once they wake you up, 7:30 a.m., you're not grudging. You're not grouchy. You want to do it naturally. It comes natural to you.
Well, I don't know if anybody has anything.
What I want to ask, you see, because we tend to look at talents always from the angle of entertainment in most cases, but the talent in terms of technology, someone knows how to handle, fix things well, like is a Mr. Fix-It. How would you nurture such talents? Can they say, okay, I know how to fix things and I won't go to school for it or something? How do you nurture such talents that are not peculiarly in terms of entertainment and grand?
The good thing is that in this environment that we are in right now, so many people are exposed to so many things. I mean, the computers are there, the smartphones, the laptops. So all of these kids growing up are the ones who are going to benefit from so many of these things because very early you expose a kid to all of these things and then you know this kid definitely has a talent for fixing things. I mean, I had a younger brother who from young, he used to always open up phones, open up radios. He wanted to see. I knew this guy, engineering. I knew this guy was actually going to be an engineer right from young. So those are other ways that you could actually develop talents as well.
Okay, is there a difference between hobbies and talents? Because when I was little, I have my immediate elder sister. She's very good with making hair, but she's also very good with numbers. So, my parents just thought this girl wants to be an accountant because she's very good with numbers. But she had this hobby. She just loved making hair. She used to make me sit down and she'll make my hair. So is there a difference?
Hobbies are things that you love to do, things that you love to do every day. Your talent may be in any other thing that you may not actually enjoy doing. You might be talented. I could be talented in playing football now, but I'm not interested. I have the talent. If you put me on the football field, I'll express myself and I could be a Lionel Messi. But hobbies are other things that I love to, I enjoy doing.
Now, the thing is that for me, as I'll say, I think I mentioned it last week, that for me, I didn't go out looking for what I liked. I did it the other way around. I looked for what I hated the most. I looked for that thing that pushed me to tears, that thing that makes me cry every single time. And when I found that thing, I now decided, okay, my job is to fix that thing. And that's what brought me to where I am today, because I didn't look for because I can't even think of what I like doing. I don't think I really like doing anything. But that other angle helped me to find purpose and find where I am today. So can people go through that route too, or is it just this talent finding thing that we can.
Also, I want to just add,
Wait,
the talent and when you say talent, you don't say talent and hobby. You said some can learn it. Is there a difference between what you have inbuilt and what you learn? Is it better when it already comes naturally?
That's a different question.
I'll answer your question, but let me answer as what you have inbuilt will come naturally. Like you can express yourself easily anywhere you are. What you have also learned can also be expressed naturally. However, it will take a longer time, unlike what you have inside you. If you can sing, you can sing. Kate Perry started singing like when she was young. If you can sing, you can sing. It's in you. Do you understand? So, but you can also learn it, but it will take more time.
Sorry. I want to ask. Okay. Her question.
Me, I forgot my question.
No. She said something. You said you looked for something that you hated.
Yes.
And solved it.
It could work. That route can actually work for some people, but it may not work for others. In my own instance, I didn't have fulfillment in my own job. I was an investment banker for 4 years, but I hated the fact that I was waking up 4:30 in the morning every day, and I was getting back late. I didn't have time for myself except weekends. It wasn't laziness. It was just the fact that my brain is built for creativity, and then I sat down doing the same thing monotonously for 4 years. I hated what I was doing. So it could have compelled me or like pushed me out. I resigned myself. Nobody pushed me out of banking. I just decided that this is not me.
But I have a question.
Okay, I have a question.
1 second.
Hold on. Please, this thing, the talent, because I know I used to sing when I was young, but now I don't know where the voice is. But you see, do you feel that in our economy, because I strongly believe that we don't see a lot of talents because of what economic challenges. You had the boldness. I have someone that is still in banking. She has not had the courage to come out of banking. So how would you encourage those kind of people? Because she's talented. She's really talented.
In what?
In administration. And she needs to hone that skill for her to get
well. That is administration. What should be doing?
She's able to spot something inside of you and bring it out from. That's her gift, you know. But you see, because she cannot translate it. Hold on, right? Because she cannot translate it to money. She's afraid to step out.
All right, let me take Oludari's call, then we'll get to that. Good morning, Oludari. Are you there?
Hello.
Thanks for calling.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You guys are looking great.
Thank you.
On talent, it's important because you can waste half of your life if you don't find it early. And I think that's where parents have a role to play, most especially in guiding your words. Because if they are creative and you're trying to live your dreams through their life, you could waste that child. You know, that's the much I want to see on talent. Right. Then on banks, on streets and all that, I feel that for me, the biggest challenge is traffic. And not only banks, there are so many houses that don't have parking spaces.
True.
And, you know, all the streets are narrowed down and it increases traffic. You know, I believe we'll get there someday, you know, but we should just pay attention to this.
We're not going to get there. The roads are already there, whether we like it or not.
Back to your question, what do you call fear? Fear is false enemies appearing real things that are not actually things that are not real. And I read somewhere over the weekend that the fear of suffering is actually more than suffering itself. That's when you don't actually take that bold step. You think, oh, how do I feed myself? How do I buy Gary? How do I pay my house rent and everything? And it wears you down. But no, guess what? Nobody has resigned and died. Have you heard of anybody who resigned and died, or anybody they laid off and died? No. So it actually means people will actually survive one way or another.
So how do you turn your talents to money?
Coming back to turning talents to money, or what exactly she actually does. There's a difference between just taking a leap of faith and taking calculated risk.
Wow.
You must actually sit down and do a SWOT analysis of yourself and what you want to do.
And the situation
what a SWOT analysis is your strength, your weaknesses, then opportunities and threats in the environment. The first two are internal, the other two are outside. What are the opportunities out there? They are enormous. Our loving, amiable governor just said about 4 months ago that 32 billion is spent every month on the entertainment industry or on parties.
Everybody goes there.
And that is even an understatement. 32 billion is way, way too low, Your Excellency. It is about 100 billion every weekend on food, drinks, makeup, dresses, MCs, and what have you. Okay, so there are opportunities out there, but you need to know.
Let me take Austin's call. Good morning, Austin. Are you there? Thanks for calling.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead.
This is Austin calling from Agnes, my tears.
Yes.
This is just my first time calling. I'm so appreciative of all you are doing that. So
thank you.
Thank you for all you are doing that. I have this gift for poetry, and I don't know how to go about developing it. I've spoken present of poetic work. I feel so proud of them, like Olusegun and the rest. I don't really know how the man there could just help me to possibly brush it up and then develop that gift. I sort of like it. That some other things I'm into business. I really like the poetry.
Fantastic. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate your call. Yes, in that kind of time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Austin. Now start writing. That's the first thing people always miss. They always start looking for money to develop what's not there. Start writing. You're going to get to about 1,000 poems before you actually get someone to see. Start writing. Put it on Facebook. What do we use our Facebook for? Oh, I ate rice this morning. Is that what Facebook is meant for?
No.
It's meant to actually show what you do so that people can
Tap into
it or can call you when they have things to do.
Yeah.
Now start writing. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Twitter. Have a blog. It's cheap. I mean, it's next to nothing. You have phones. You have smartphones these days. Have a blog. Put your poems on it. Someday somebody will read that poem and then they will. How did Justin Bieber get noticed? His mom used to put videos of him when he was young singing, and then the mom was putting on YouTube, and then someday someone stumbled on Justin Bieber video, and then they had a meeting, met Usher, and Justin Bieber is where he is today.
Please,
40 million
I want
followers.
to ask you a question. And you see, the thing is, there's people that have talent. I have talent, but I don't have that administrative skill. So in my own, I can do my job very well, but I need an administrative person. Everybody that sees talent always see it in terms of, okay, they don't see it as, okay, this person has talent, let me manage our talent and help her be the best. So we partner together. We don't see that going on. I think we just need to...
Thank you very much for that question. Now, when Jesus Christ came, the first thing he did was to look for 12 people who will back him up. You need to have your own people who will back you up. I'm weak in this, get this. I'm weak in that, get this. Well, if you're weak in mathematics or in figures, you must get someone who's strong in that. And then you form a team.
All right, let me take Darius' call. Good morning, Daria. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, you guys are doing a great job. I kind of enjoy your program every month. And the Agile, I think you guys should make a permanent presenter, not a guest presenter, you know. I kind of like it. Then on the issue of talent, I kind of like have this talent for acting, you know, cracking jokes and a lot of things. But, you know, I don't think there are platforms where young guys can kind of like, you know, process this talent, where people can mentor them, you know, tell them this is how you go. You know, those established can kind of like pick one or two talents, like someone like AY. You know,
I'm sure they do that
regularly.
I'm sure they do it regularly. Yeah.
You need to reach out to them. Use the social media to reach out to them. Reach out to them. Reach out to anybody you want to mentor you. Even Alibaba, just send him a mail and tell him what you can do. They mentor people. I've heard of.
What he's trying to say is a major problem in our country. There are a lot of lazy people. People don't want to go the extra mile. They just want somebody to say, oh, yeah, come. Let me tell you, this is how I did it, this is how I did it, this is how I did it, and that's what has brought me here. People don't want to work anymore. You know, the thing is, how do you, because she said something about administration, and I think it's a major thing. I keep telling my husband, I'm not good with, don't give me figures. What I'm good with, I love to market, I love to say things. I love it. So the administrative part of my business, don't come and, because those things, they give me headache. And he keeps thinking that, no, I have to learn it. It's not a must. Now, are there institutes where people can actually go there and train and say, okay, yes, you're good in this one, but we want to improve on this?
It depends on what you're interested in. For instance, when I was interested in public speaking and resigned from banking, I had to do a lot of research on the internet. Where can I go to? Where can I learn? And I stumbled on FRCN Training School, Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria. And I went there and I did basic production, and I went back for basic presentation, went back for intermediate presentation. You must reach out. You must try to find information. If you know you're weak and deficient in some things, you need to get the right people.
We're going to come to you now. We're going to come to you, but let me talk to Talkway. Good morning. Are you there?
Good morning. My
Thanks
name is
for
Talkway. I'm calling from Kutu.
Go ahead.
I'm a first caller. This is my first time of calling you.
Thank you.
But what I want to say, the challenge, especially in Africa, is that forming team. Many people, we don't trust ourselves. You know, that if I have this talent, you know, for me now to have people that will support me, or maybe somebody that can form a team together, maybe he will take in my ideas. You know, I think that's a big challenge that we have.
Intellectual property protection. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Talkway. That's always an issue, to develop something and then to have somebody else take it from you. But let's go to what you do and how you started public speaking and what you do right now. Let's take a cue from that.
I anchor events. I'm a master of ceremony, corporate master of ceremony. I like to call myself that. I'm a public speaker, essentially. I'm a corporate facilitator.
And have you making money from that?
I talk for a living. Yes, a lot of money.
Really?
Yes, a lot of money. Yes, but you have to find your niche. You have to carve a brand for yourself. You need to. You will start slowly, but grow fast. You need to find a niche and what works for you.
Tweets. Let's take some tweets on this. Do we have any?
Yeah, we do. Let me just go back. Okay. Somebody was saying, Didi says, talent can also be seen as passion. It is something you're happy waking up to do. With the consciousness you nurture and it blossoms. I think nurturing one's talent is very important because that is the actual purpose of which God has created you. I like the SWOT analysis you described. Let me see if there's another.
Okay. I have Kenneth on the call.
Somebody said, I love farming. Is a talent in this country. Your talent dies because the government is not ready to support the talent.
That's not true.
And the strength in you.
That's not true. That's not true. See, and I'm talking to how many million youths right now?
Yeah.
Let's leave government alone. They are doing what's it called now, this conference they're going to do in Abuja now. No youth below 40 will be in that distance. And it's already, how many billion will go down? 7 billion will go down. Let's leave government alone. Government is not going to help you. See, they don't care about your water, your feeding, your shelter, anything. So just leave government alone. It is what you will do for yourself now that matters. So you need a farm. All right. Are there plots of land in Lagos? No. Where are you from? Isheyin in Oyo State or Ilesha in Osun State? All right, go back to your village. Talk to your local government chairman. I want to farm. Is there anything you can do for me in terms of acres or hectares of land? This is how I want to start. Start with snails, start with fish, start with piggery. Whatever it is that is convenient for you. Don't stay in Lagos and say this thing. But come back in 10 years' time and rule and build your house in Lekki or something. But don't say, no, we must all live in Lagos. Government must do this for me. Government can't do anything for you. Government can't do anything for you.
That's an arguable statement. Government can't do anything for you. That's an arguable statement.
Nothing.
We'll come back.
They don't owe us.
Let me take Kenneth's call. Then we'll come back to the argument. Good morning, Kenneth. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, go ahead. Let me know what's...
How are you doing?
Very good.
Well,
go ahead.
good.
All right, sorry, can I just ask a question, please?
Yes.
So what's the relationship between being gifted, being talented, and being skillful? Thank you.
Semantics, really. Semantics. They all mean the same things interchangeably, but semantics, really.
Okay. The issue of the government thing, I hear you. Because I think what I would take from what you're saying is that, listen, don't wait for the government to do anything for you. Believe in yourself and do something. Take that first step. But the government's actually supposed to be a facilitator, right? Exactly. You need to believe in your government. You need to believe that at some point they're going to be there for you. Is it true?
Well, we had a lady farmer that came the other day and said they had just graduated about 30 farmers.
Yes.
So there are, you see, what you're saying, I hear you, but you see, the truth is what I said before. A lot of people are very, very, very lazy. Nobody even wants to, when the information is staring right in front of your face, nobody wants to go and check out what is there.
Nima, you've been silent.
No, I wanted to say something. You mentioned, when we talk about the caller that talked about his writing poems and all that, I wanted to ask, when he finally gets this poem, you said he should write about 1,000 poems, and then he finally gets them written. How does he get them published? We used to have publishing houses and all that. Do you understand? He's not going to write them, put them on, like my younger sister writes poems and puts them on Facebook. And I always tell her someone can steal it. Your intellectual property is not protected. So don't just put it on Facebook. Have it protected.
Yeah.
Write it up, take it to a publishing house, and they'll do something about it. And then we used to read poems in school now.
He doesn't need to get it published. All he needs is a platform to have it out there. And you have these days blogs, websites, YouTube, and all of those social media. Now, what happens is that someday something will click. Somebody will see that thing somewhere. We'll tell you and contact you, maybe from the UK or the US. I need this poem for my song. I will give you the rights.
No, but the question is, if it's on Facebook, if it's on Facebook and someone sees it in,
but you see, there's a way you can
Russia,
then,
for instance,
if someone sees in Russia, someone will maybe send you a mail or get in touch with you. It's not necessarily even Facebook. It could be via a blog. You've protected it already. This is my intellectual property. Do not copy without express or implied consent from me. The person gets in touch with you And that was how Jay-Z met a
Unfortunately-
a Nigerian lady who developed a beat for him in Canada. It was just over the YouTube.
Now, a lot of young people would like to talk to someone like you because obviously they want to take that punch. So if you can give us a Twitter handle, we would really appreciate it.
At Larry Penniel. At Larry
Okay.
Penniel. Larry
I'll
Penniel
tweet
is
all
just
his information. You can
just-
follow him on Twitter.
How would you
Just
like
to-
is that the name they gave you?
That's the name I just love to use. It's very convenient. It's simple.
What's
It's
your real
simple.
name? What's your real
My
name?
name is Olariwaju Adeniyi
Imagine
Damilola.
that.
Hallelujah.
Larriel Penniel. Anyways, but
It's a
one thing
stage name. He's
one
a
thing-
master of ceremony for
One
goodness sake.
thing
He
we
needs
must
a
take
simple
away
name.
from
It works
this
for me.
discussion is that when you have a talent, right, you must find the people,
Yeah.
you must find the platform, and hopefully you then harness it, right, to make it better and make it marketable.
Let me close with this.
Yes.
When the master came, this is a parable and you can relate with this. When the master came, give according to each and everyone's ability.
Yes.
5 talents, 2 talents, 1.
Yeah.
1 developed into 10, the other 4.
Yeah.
The last one buried it. And the master said, you wicked, slothful servant. How can't you take a risk? How can't you be, you're wicked? How can't you go out there and do what others are doing? It would have been better if you took the money to money doublers. That means you must take risk. You must go out. You must develop yourself.
All right, with that, we need to
Thank
end
you.
this program today.
you.
Don't forget to watch a repeat broadcast at 11:30 p.m. tonight. And as always, global statistics report that 3,000 people die daily from road traffic accidents. Please wear a seatbelt and obey traffic laws. It saves lives. God bless you and see you tomorrow morning.